we people would always tell me that we're hot-tempered and loud. And honestly, they're not wrong. We kind of are. We Punjabis, we argue loudly, we laugh loudly, we talk loudly. But what they fail to realize is 2 minutes after the most heated argument ever with my mom, she'll be piling rotis in my plate, wondering if I've eaten or not. And honestly, this is who we are. Tough on the outside, but with hearts that open for anyone in need. We might act like we don't care, but we'll be the first ones rushing to help people in need. And this spirit, this incredible ability to rise above anger, above hardship, above suffering, we call it Chardī Kalā. Now, Chardī Kalā isn't just about being positive when things are not going your way. It certainly isn't that fake smile that you put up after you spill chai all over your white t-shirt. It's something more. It's the spirit that says no matter how many times life knocks you down, we'll bounce back, laughing louder than before. It's believing that even in the darkest times, there's always a reason to dance, a reason to make a joke, to feed each other, and to rise, not just alone, but together. And let me tell you, if you want to understand the spirit of Chardī Kalā, there's no better example than our own city, Amritsar. Partition came and tore families apart overnight. People lost everything. But what did Amritsar do? We opened our gates to strangers and treated them like family. Operation Blue Star shook the city's faith to its core. Me, personally, being from a Nirankari family, I grew up hearing stories about the fear and uncertainty from my grandparents, and also about assassination threats made to my own family. But could it shake us? No. Like a tree in a storm, our roots just dug deeper. Wars tried to break us as a border city. Just recently, floods came and drowned entire neighborhoods. I personally visited some flood-affected areas in the Ajnala region, and what I saw was truly heartbreaking. Houses submerged underwater, families separated, people hounding trolleys and running behind trolleys just so that they could secure 2 rotis for their children. But you know what else I saw? Communities rushing to aid, wading through water to rescue people they'd never even spoken to before. And even in villages that had lost everything, I still saw optimism, children smiling, their laughter cutting through the silence of loss. Communities, not systems carrying each other through. This is the true spirit of Chardī Kalā. But here's what I've learned. Resilience alone isn't enough anymore. Earlier, I thought that the key to success was perseverance and persistence. If you tried enough times, you would eventually succeed. But now I've realized that's wrong. Until you stop and reflect that what you've done wrong, you'll just keep on making the same mistakes again and again. And trust me, I've learned this the hard way through SAT prep. Until you realize that while you're getting that English question wrong, you'll just keep on scoring low in English and wondering why College Board has a personal agenda against you. Now, Chardī Kalā isn't just about surviving what life throws at you. It's about building better, something better than what came before. Those floods that devastated our neighborhoods, they did not just reveal our vulnerabilities, but our responsibilities. Our responsibility to plan better, to build infrastructures that actually protects people, to create systems that work. But here's the thing, and I really believe this. We can't reinvent Amritsar before we reinvent ourselves. Real change doesn't start with policies or master plans. It starts with the question that I try to ask myself every morning. How can I make myself a little bit better than I was yesterday? Not just for myself, but for everyone around me. Now I want you guys to imagine an Amritsar where an hour of rain doesn't turn our roads into splash pools. Where getting across town on a busy evening doesn't feel like navigating a battlefield. Where walking down Ranjit Avenue, you don't see people begging for alms just to survive, but people standing tall with dignity because real opportunity exists for everyone. Picture our beautiful old Havelis, not crumbling and forgotten, but alive, again with music, with art, with culture that makes your chest swell with pride. Now, the foundation of our city has always been resilience, but the blueprint for tomorrow, that has to be reflection and reinvention, creating an impact that ensures we don't face the same disasters as before. Our ancestors weathered storms that we can barely imagine, and they passed down this incredible gift of Chardī Kalā to us. Now it's our turn to honor that legacy, not just by holding on to their resilience, but to adding our own chapter to their story. Resilience builds a city. But reinvention will transform it. So the next time life knocks you down, be Punjabi about it. Argue over the tiniest thing. Laugh like your heart might burst. Grab a chilled lassi with extra malai and then get back up. Stronger, bolder, and ready to dance through whatever comes next. Thank you.